So when we talk about type specific operations using the string object, we can perform certain operations. So these are just some of the examples. You have about 4 here. So let us say the first one, if we have a string Python, then if you are using string.find of thon, basically it takes the substring that you have specified and its starting location in the original string, that is to here. After that you have a replace. So let us say if you wish to replace a certain character or a substring, if it is a specific substring, then you can specify it here. So that we had py, we are replacing it with just p, then you will get pthon. Similarly, if you wish to split a string, then all you need to do is specify the character base on which you have to split. So you can see here my original string is Python, which is separated where each alphabet is separated by a comma. So I am specifying my split operation to be split as based on the comma, and then you are getting a list as to the output. So remember, this is not a string, this is a list as my output. And then finally you have the count operation. Now in count operation, what you are basically doing is that you are checking the number of times a specific character is present. So in this case, I have an original string that is Python, in which I am checking my number of t's. After that, if you wish, you can specify the beginning position and the ending position to which you need to conform. So I am checking from the first position to 6th position. Now it will be considered to be 0 because, as I mentioned earlier, Python starts indexing from 0. So you don't need to specify begin equal to 0 and end equal to 0. You have to specify 0, 6, and then it would begin the counting. I will show you these 4 operations practically. Here we are going to perform various type specific methods for the strings. Let's say the string value is Python, I am considering here, and then we are going to perform various string functions like find and then replace. After that we are going to have split, and then we are going to check for the count. After that we have uppercase, converting the string into uppercase. After that we are going to find out the maximum character from the string, means the maximum the highest ASCII value of the character, and then minimum ASCII value of the character in the given string. And also we are going to find whether the given character or string is alphabetic or numeric. Is alpha, is going to check whether it is alpha or not. So let us see one by one in detail. Now I am going to find out a substring in the given string. Say for example here I want to find like string dot find of thon is my substring. Whether the substring is available in the given string or not, I need to find out. Say print, and you just run this and you can find the output. Yes, the given string is located at 2. 2 means, as we already discussed, the array index is starting with 0, 1, then this thon substring is started at 2nd position. Now if you want to replace a character with another character or string, and we are going to use the replace method. So here again we can use str is the given string and replace is my method of my substring is py. This I am going to replace with only the single character py, and if you run this you can see the value becomes Previously the given string is pythyn Python. Now instead of py we have replaced with p and the remaining is thyn. So this is the output. And again let us move forward to split method. And if you want to split the given string with specific character or either comma or any other delimiter, we can use the split method. Say for example, I want to split my given string with comma. Split with comma. So let's see what is going to be get as an output, and I'm going to run this. Now we are going to calculate the count. So here we are using print. We need to use count str dot count of, yeah, just run this. We need to specify as an argument. You can specify the starting position and ending position 0 and 5. So with this starting to ending, where how many times this particular specified character is available. And let us move to the next string, that is upper, another function upper, and this is used to convert the given string into uppercase. Say for example, I'm going to print str dot upper method, and if you run this, you can see the given string is converted into upper. So it is clear. Now we are going to move to the another method called max. In this, if you want to identify the maximum ASCII value character in the given string, say for example here, so can you guess what might be the maximum character, maximum ASCII value character in the given Python? Yes, it could be Y. Let's see what is going to get as an output. Yes, here is the output. You can find it. We got as a Y. Similarly, we need to identify what is the minimum ASCII value character in the given string. If you run this, you can see, yes, the minimum character is the P from the Python. And whether it is an alphabet or not. Yes, it is alphabet obviously, right? Whether it is a numeric or alphabet. And if you want to test it, use the method called isAlpha. So I am using the method str.isAlpha. And you can check whether it is alphanumeric or alphabet or decimal or digit or identifier, lower, numeric, printable, space, title, like this. All predefined methods you can use if it is required. And I'm using alpha. And check with it, if it is alpha, it should get the output true. Otherwise, it should get the output false. Let's see what is going to be printed. Yes, here is the output. We got it is true. Fine. I hope you understand all these string methods. If you want, we can use the remaining methods also. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching this video.